A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Bearcats line up on first and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressure.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They make the stop at a big gain. It's in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And the Bearcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown. they've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Rivera. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled, but first down. And the Bearcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down at 10. Back to throw again. He's looking to make a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Rivera. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. inside the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And this will be fair caught about the 15. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters and try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The Bearcats have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He'll throw it now. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet there.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First and 10 play coming up.
3:25.
Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Boyd. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team is coming on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Rivera.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He stays alive. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Rivera. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense stops him right at the line there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The Bearcats will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No Bearcats looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Good completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 1st down here for this offense.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Tech offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
On the double.
Empty set now, 5 wide.
Squirrel.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bearcats will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball over 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the softball brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's got it near the end zone. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Bearcats offense back out there now. Here comes a handoff. In the clear at the 25. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. But the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the deep.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Boy, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they hand it off to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Come on, set.
Looks right for a quick completion. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Still plenty of life left. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
But this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a run to the left. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Bearcats line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong fight back.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking through at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down after that previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. This offense really clicking.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the comeback continues. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That run moves the ball to the 16. Again, makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Rivera. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the runner takes off to his right. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Fighting off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And now the handoff. And the Bearcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first downs.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And now the running back's got it again. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this. And here comes a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game is still in doubt. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown.
Get set, get set.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This game is far from over.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the Hams team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunky go. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Bearcats will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, I can't imagine their coach